We are on our way to BC. Here we go. Let me just climb on back here. Squeeze my hips. Hello. Welcome to this vlog, which is a very, very exciting vlog because we are on our way to BC. We are leaving on a almost 2-week road trip. It's very squishy in here. And our AC is broken. We haven't had to think about AC since last summer, but now that it's finally starting to get warm outside, we turned on the AC a couple days ago and realized it's not working. And so right now Zach is trying to work on that because it's not hot outside, but like if you're sitting in a van with the sun beating down on it all day, it gets warm. So we're trying to see if maybe we can fix that. But anyway, I wasn't going to vlog, but then I thought, wow, that's so cool, look at the puppy. I thought for memory's sake, for memory's sake, I really wanted to capture some memories on camera. So here we are. We have made it 6 hours in the van. We've been just drove straight through pretty much. Stopped a couple times, but only now got out for a lunch break. We have like 3 or 4 more hours left to our destination for the night.
Going to a hotel.
We are. We've spent the last week packing while simultaneously throwing a birthday party and celebrating a birthday. So it's been a crazy week, but I think we've got a really good system down. And we've adjusted a few things so that's a little bit different and hopefully more efficient. We've got some cool new writing tablets, a little surprise for the kids. We've got some Lego going over here. Wow, so nice. In the center is where we keep our portable kids potty. This is essential when traveling with little children. And then here we have a couple of baskets that are going to be called the van baskets for traveling. So we have 2 here for food related items. We have one with more like dishes. We also have like the kids' bento boxes and stuff in there. And then another one for snacks. Lots and lots and lots of snacks. We've got our car seat organizers full of all the things. These back of the seat hooks are really handy. So we've got a couple things here. And then these 2 baskets are entertainment. So we've got one for books. We've got one for toys and things. We also have like the Yoto player and story players and stuff in there. I bought a few of these like small cookie sheets to use for just like what William's doing right now, kind of like a table for Lego, for Magna tiles. And then in all of these bags, we've got like bags of Lego, Play-Doh, Magna tiles, and tons of other things. So the rule is every time we stop, all the kids have to pitch in to help clean up their toys. And we're going to stop every couple of hours or so, and then they can grab a new toy. That way, the van will hopefully stay tidy. Hopefully we can keep this middle section clear so there's easy access to back here. Okay, what color? We've got black, orange, or pink? Okay, everybody good? Let's go. Day 2 of traveling to BC. We have done a lot of driving this morning. It's gone significantly better today than it did yesterday. The kids are doing so well. We got to our destination late last night. We had to take some detours due to wildfires in the area, but it was so beautiful because when we got to our hotel, we parked in the parking lot and we looked in front of us and there were just like 15 to 20 elk grazing right in front of us. There was a rainbow in the distance. There was the mountains in the distance. Like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We had a decent night's sleep. The first night for me is always the worst one, and then it gets better after that. William takes after me in that sense, but everybody else takes after their father. 3 of us had a great sleep. 2 of us, we did okay. Right now we are pulled over for a picnic of sushi and juice and water. It's a beautiful day. It's beautiful. Okay, which one do you want? Orange juice? Okay, what about you?
Lemonade.
Okay. Say good morning. It is day 3 of our adventure. Good morning.
We got a big sweaty trip.
The last 2 days were spent just driving. Today we are still driving to our destination, but it's not a long ride. We are waiting to get onto the ferry. We are making our way to the island. We're gonna stay in Victoria tonight. We're gonna probably get some fish and chips and explore some piers and do some sightseeing today. I've been really looking forward to today. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day, the perfect day. Yesterday was the most beautiful day. Once we got to the island, we last minute decided to go to Bouchard Gardens. We had planned on doing that today, but because it was so beautiful outside, we're like, this is our best chance. So we ended up going to Bouchard Gardens yesterday.
We got ice cream.
We got ice cream, we had lunch there. It was so nice. After that, we got to our hotel, which is the cutest little room. It's got a tiny little kitchenette. It's got this beautiful like balcony, and it overlooks the harbor, kind of. You can't really see the harbor because of the trees, but like the harbor is right there, which means the ocean is right there, and that's so cool for us people who live in Saskatchewan and are completely landlocked. We don't see the ocean very often. So yesterday we ended up getting some fish and chips on the harbor at Redfish Bluefish, which is one of our favorite spots. So we just kind of walked around and hung out, and it was lovely. It was so lovely. I really didn't catch much on camera because we were just enjoying the moment, but it was so nice. We have the whole day free today, so I think the plan is we're gonna go to Beacon Hill Park, I think that's what it's called, and then we're gonna go to Fisherman's Wharf, and then maybe see a castle, and just kind of do things at our leisure, explore things and do things. We're the kind of people who don't like to just sit and do nothing on vacation. We like to go and explore and see. Like, we traveled all this way. We want to see as much as we can. We're going to explore some places today in and around Victoria, and then tomorrow we are headed off to another part of the island to do some more exploring. But for now, we're going to enjoy a slower paced day with no travel, and just see some sights.
Wasn't there something wrong? They let Mrs. LeFay out before she died.
We said goodbye to our cute little hotel room in Victoria this morning. We are on our way to Ucluelet. We have a cabin booked for a couple of nights. It's about a 4-hour drive. So on the way there is a hike we've been wanting to do since last year. We didn't get a chance to do it last year, so we're gonna try and do it now in the rain. We've got some rain jackets for the kids, so hopefully this works out. We just stopped for a little car picnic and now we're gonna go hike in the rain. See some giant trees. We're gonna have granola and yogurt. We've got some blueberries and some bananas. Welcome to our home for the next couple of days. We got here around supper time yesterday. We walked in and we're like, this is nice. Feels like a mini home away from home. And we realized this is the first time we've ever stayed in like a cabin or an Airbnb without family members. Like this is the first time we've ever stayed in a cabin on our own, and it feels very homey and nice and such a nice break from the hotel. Hotels are great, but it's a challenge with kids trying to, you know, keep them quiet and teach them to be respectful of others because they need to run around, they need to yell a little bit. And so here they don't have to worry about being quiet so much. They have space to move, they have space to run. I forgot how much I miss my kitchen. Like it feels nice to be in a kitchen again. We went out and we grabbed some burgers and some food from the store. We had burgers. We picked up some groceries, we made our own food, we did some barbecuing. It was dark and cold and rainy anyway, so the kids got to just hang out here by the couch. We'd relax a little bit, watch a little TV. If you are doing any kind of road trip with kids where you're traveling and like moving from hotel to hotel, highly recommend breaking that up a little bit, staying in like an Airbnb or a cabin for a few days. It's a really nice little reset. But today looks like it's gonna be a pretty nice day, maybe a little bit chilly, but the sun's trying to shine through the clouds. There's a couple beaches, a couple hikes that we want to see. There is a food truck that has poke bowls that I have been dreaming about since we were here last year. They're so good, so we're gonna try and get some of those. Anyway, today is all about beaches, hikes, being out in nature, finding seashells. We're just gonna be exploring and enjoying the day.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Nearly 8 years ago, on our honeymoon, Zach and I were too young to rent a vehicle, but we found a loophole and we ended up renting a U-Haul, and we drove all around Maui in a U-Haul, and we took a picture on the side of the road in front of our U-Haul. We pulled over and took a picture. So we thought, how fun would it be to recreate that photo now, 8 years later, almost 4 kids So we're scouting a side road or somewhere that we can take a photo in front of our van with all our kids.
Dreaming of you, 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 dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile?
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Dreaming of you.
Come on, dude. This morning we said goodbye to our nice little cabin in Ucluelet, and we are saying goodbye to the island. We are waiting in line right now to board the ferry back to the mainland. We stayed here for like a significant time, but it still doesn't feel long enough.
Yeah.
Like Zach and I were talking yesterday, like, are we really leaving tomorrow?
We need 2 full days next time.
We need to like extend it by another week. We're spending the rest of our time out here visiting friends and doing other stuff. So the main part of our like exploring travel is done, and we're slowly starting to make our way back home. Got a few more days, but it's almost over already. And with that, we said goodbye to the island and to the first half of our vacation. It was a really lovely ride back from Victoria to Vancouver. And as we were exiting the ferry, we ended up with a flat tire. We had to pull over, Zach plugged it, fixed it up. So thankful for my husband, who was so willing and happy to help in situations like this. We made it to our hotel that night and then met up with friends the next day. We went to a Capilano suspension bridge, which was so lovely. The kids loved it so much. After that, we went for a picnic lunch at Stanley Park. Spent some time there just exploring the beach and hanging out. Pretty much the rest of our time spent in the area was just visiting friends and catching up. A couple days later, we started our way home. We actually had to reroute our way home due to wildfires and floods and landslides, some crazy weather going on. But it ended up being really lovely. We split it up into 3 days instead of 2 days of driving. We went to the Enchanted Forest on our way home, which was the one place we had really wanted to stop at. I hadn't been here since I was 5 years old, so it was really cool to see it with the kids. It was probably one of their highlights. It was really fun. That night we stayed in Revelstoke, which I've never stayed in before. We've never taken that way home, but it was really lovely. Such a beautiful place. Food was amazing. Our hotel stay was amazing. The views were amazing. The next 2 days, we didn't do a whole lot of driving. We didn't do a whole lot else. We had some picnic lunches on the side of the road, and we made it home around noon on Friday. We were really thankful to get home a little bit earlier and to have broken up that last leg of the trip into 3 days instead of 2. It made it a lot more manageable with the kids. All in all, we're so grateful for this vacation and everything that we got to experience and see and do together. It met my expectations and more. I'm so thankful.